Start my stream. It points the camera in front of me. Welcome everyone to the Princess Etch live stream that I'm hosting now. I am rhyming with the random Kirby song going. How is everyone as I sing some random words to the tune of Kirby playing random songs? Okay. I think I'm going to select this filter because it never allows me to select a filter in advance. Welcome everybody joining in. Alora is here. What is up, Alora? You are joining right at the beginning of the stream. This Etch A Sketch already feels funky. Let me grab another one. This one's a better experience. How you doing, Alora? How is everyone doing today? Brandon, good to see you here. Brigido is in the chat. Michael's in the chat. Welcome, welcome, Brigido and Michael in the chat. Oh, right. So I am starting off. I did a poll on my Discord. That might be something that I do going forward, is my Discord polls, to determine what I will be Etch A Sketching first on a stream. How did my Discordians feel about that? We won with Weedle, by the way, for those curious. Weedle is the #1 victor. Is this where I want to start the drawing? I'm actually going to start over here. We're starting over here. Princess Etch the musical, indeed. Alright. Weedle seal about that. Weedle did win. Okay, so I'm starting here. I decided to move a little bit more to the left. So to anybody who is just now tuning in, I am going to be doing a, lots of ordinary... You know, Laura, I did a lot of cleaning today. So I think we were kindred spirits today. As far as the reorganizing in your flat went. So, okay, what was I going to say? I will do the first request for a $5 super chat, and then remaining requests will probably be $10. I have set 2 goals today. They are ambitious, but it is Sunday night, and I think they might be possible because it is Sunday night. So I have decided to cast aside my normal Sunday evening stream that I would traditionally do on TikTok Live, and I'm experimenting with YouTube. I asked Kyle, which one should I do? And he said YouTube. And my 2 goals are 100 concurrent viewers and $30 in donations today. Is it possible? I'm not exactly sure, but we're starting the night young. You always start nights young, you don't start them old. We're not Benjamin Buttoning this night. But those are my 2 big goals for tonight, to see if I can hit 100 CCV and $30 as the experiments continue here on YouTube. Hello, Styles! Nice to see you here, too. You liked the concept, but the result you take issue with. I am really happy with, Yeah, you didn't vote for Weedle, did you? Weedle is still in the lead with 5. Which one did you vote for? Let's see. You voted for Pinsir. That would have been a good choice. I thought it'd be fun to just knock out some of the bug types. I was looking at my Pokédex list, and I feel like these are Pokemon that people wouldn't necessarily suggest from the list, so I thought, I'll put it up to a Discord poll. Now, I've actually Etch A Sketched Weedle once before, but I don't remember liking how it turned out. So I'm not hating the idea of, like, re-etching Weedle. I also don't think it's going to take too long. So, in the meantime, we have a bunch of empty Etch A Sketches, which means that the next poll will not be for erasing. So why don't you all give me some suggestions for the next thing I'm going to draw on an Etch A Sketch? Hello, Crow! Welcome back! You love Weedle. Weedle is a cool Pokemon. I was always more of a Caterpie person. I think of the 2, I would be less terrified of seeing a Caterpie in the wild versus a Weedle. Weedle just inherently gives off more poisonous, which I think is not an inaccurate thing. Alright, so we've got the face of Weedle. We're off to an excellent start. Okay, and now I'm going to build out Weedle's body, and I'm gonna give it circles for arms. In some of the Pokédex illustrations, I saw that it had circles. And in this picture, it shows, like, kind of blobs. So I'm gonna riff on it. I'm gonna do a little artistic license. Alright, so we've got the shape of 2 of those, and then I think I'm going to change the direction. Do it like here. A little bit like that. Glad to see you're back, Crow. Chillburb, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You finished drinking apple juice, realized there was a sticker you didn't peel off at the bottom of the glass. Oh no! In the bottom of the glass. Blech! Oh, I have a fear of eating paper. I don't know if fear is the right word, but I have like an inherent disgust of it. So that makes me queasy to think about accidentally eating paper. I get really, definitely sensory kind of like vibes about that. So I do apologize that you accidentally experienced that. That sounds like not a fun time. To anybody who's just now joining in, I am Etch A Sketchin', the Pokemon Weedle, and if you have an idea in mind for what I should Etch A Sketch next, now is an excellent time for you to suggest it, because I'm going to be putting up a poll very soon. I want 4 suggestions from the chat of things that have never been suggested before, okay? Never suggested before. Hello, Fun Bun, welcome back. Serena, hello, good to see you. I can do Jujutsu Kaisen, just be specific with your requests, everybody. I've done Harry Potter before. I'll say, like, requests I haven't gotten in a long time. How about that, okay? Welcome to those of you just now joining in. If this is your first time on a YouTube stream of mine, my name is Jane. I'm Princess Etch. I am an Etch A Sketch artist. I'm taking requests from the audience right now. Potter fan. I mean, I've done Harry Potter a lot of times. So, I've done the Mona Lisa a number of times. I have 2 videos for it. I'm doing pretty good, Serena. How are you doing? Okay, I'll take Kirby as a suggestion. I'll take Bunny. I'll take Lupin. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Lupin. Or Ron. Okay, Kirby, Bunny, Lupin, Ron. Normally I don't do 2 from the same franchise, but I will do that. So, 1 second. Kirby, Bunny, Remus, Lupin, or Ronald Weasley. Okay, so setting up that poll for you guys to cast your votes in. And as a reminder, if I get a $5 super chat, you get to guarantee your request, whatever you'd like me to draw. All right, everybody, I set up that first poll. Don't worry, I will be doing future polls throughout the stream. So, thank you, Alora, for reminding people how to tap that thumb at the top of the screen. YouTube makes it a little bit funky if you're on your phone. I don't know why, but they do. So if you would like to show your love on this stream today, it is a fantastic and wonderful and super encouraged way to show your support today. That can actually influence the entire success of my stream today. It is a completely free way to show your support. So thank you guys so much for your consideration. We're going to finish up this Weedle. Once the Weedle is complete, I will take on one of those requests from the chat, unless I get a $5 super chat. If I get a $5 super chat, I will be taking on that as the next request, and you can keep voting in the chat for the next one that you would like to see drawn. We got 18 people who have voted. Thank you for all of those emojis I saw at the bottom right of the screen. Looks like people can still tap the screen. Is that what happens when you tap the screen? Does it show random emojis on my phone? Is that what goes on? Alright, so we are... Let me... There we go. There we go. Okay, finishing up the Weedle. And a few more lines. Unsurprising. Is Kirby the one winning? Kirby is winning by a landslide, you guys. There's buttons on the screen. Oh, Mossy, thank you for letting me know that. To those of you who are here for the first time ever, can you throw a heart emoji in the chat so I can know that this is your first time here? And if you are a repeat viewer, throw a crown in the chat if you've been here before. I'd love to just get an idea of who's a first timer and who's a repeat viewer. I'm actually much happier with this Weedle drawing than the last one that I've drawn, so. Michael, it's not a first time for you. Mossy, welcome. You're so silly, Michael. Toby, nice to see you here. I recognize Fun Bun and Chillburb. Blackphone, welcome. Serena and Styles are repeat viewers. Melanie and Floor B, first time here. So you are correct that Weedle probably has less segments, Brigido. I definitely executed a lot of artistic license for this one. It's your third time here, Crow. That's so fantastic to hear. Much appreciation to those of you who are always joining on, like, the drop of a hat, because I know I'm not currently, like, communicating with my audience when I'm doing these streams. My YouTube streaming is definitely something that I'm experimenting with right now. So for this one, I'm gonna add some like woo shapes. Well, welcome to all of the new people who are joining in. I hope that you are having a good day or night wherever you happen to be in the world. Tell me where you happen to be. I'll tell you guys a story about the first time I ever played a Pokemon game while I get some background from all of you. So the very first time I ever played a Pokemon game was probably around 1999. I remember going to a work picnic that my mom's work was hosting. And at the work picnic, there was this kid who had a copy of, I believe, Silver version. And he had a Game Boy Color. And he had a level 96 Vulpix as the sole player on his team, and he was trying to get through the Elite Four, and he handed me his Game Boy Color, and he's like, don't let my Vulpix die. I had no idea what I was doing, everybody, and it was my first time ever holding a Game Boy in my entire life. I was very disoriented, and I was trying to figure it out, and then I looked up, and the boy was gone. The boy had walked away. He ran away. He went somewhere. I don't know who he was. I have no idea where he went. And so I spent the next like 10 minutes looking for him because I had his Game Boy Color in my hand, you know, like I was holding his Game Boy Color, which is like basically the most precious possession you can own as like a 7-year-old child. And so eventually I found him eating with his family for lunch at the picnic. And I went up to him in front of his family, and I'm like, here's your Game Boy back. I was looking for you. And his mom had this look of absolute horror on her face. Like, she was so mortified that he had just randomly trusted a stranger to bring back his Game Boy. So I'm sure he got a good tongue thrashing after that. Oh, Brandon, thank you for that $5 super chat. Oh my goodness, that is such a cool challenge for the audience. The first person to name the creator of Etch A Sketch will get a gift request. So get that Google on, everybody. Did I really get the number of segments right, Brigido? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is crazy because I was definitely ad-libbing. You're watching from Alaska, Gambit? That's cool. So you're right about the company, Crow. This one will be tricky. Crow is Googling. Well, we are off to a fantastic start. I think I am going to do this, where I kind of make it like bumpy shapes. Whoop, 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 whoop. To anybody who is a first-timer here, I hope you are having a fun time. And if you have ideas, if you are a first-timer, like what you would want this stream to be like, share them. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Oh, Serena and Crow. Crow got, oh, Jesus is the first one to get it. Oh my goodness, Jesus. Let me know what you want me to etch for you. A number of you got it. But Jesus was number one. Jesus in the chat for Jesus. Was I not saying Gambit before Gambit? Who's my favorite Pokemon Lassie? From Gen 1, gotta say Psyduck. I love Psyduck. My first favorite was Cubone, and then like my second favorite was Jigglypuff, but it in my adult years it's definitely grown to be Psyduck. But that's just from Gen 1. There are multiple Pokemon I like from other generations, like, so many. So many. Oh, it was a fixing of your spelling. Got it. That is true, Crow. How's my Sunday going? It's pretty good, Avalon. We did a lot of cleaning this morning. That was a good thing. How's your Sunday been, Avalon? I guess it's Monday for you now, eh? Yours is Espion. That's a good choice. J-Sto, what's up? You want me to draw Sans? I love that idea, Jesus. All right, Sans is next, so you can keep participating in the poll for the drawing that I will do after Sans. Once I finish up this here Weedle. Alright, and I'm just finishing this here background. So, as I'm finishing up this drawing, tell me your least favorite Pokemon. I feel like Garbodor tends to be my choice for least favorite. I'm just not crazy. A lot of Gen 5 is just not high on my list. And frankly, like a lot of the Sword and Shield Gen are not high on my list. I just don't like the designs that much. There are exceptions though. You had your holidays this week? Oh, that's awesome, Chill. Did you do anything fun? You've been a fan since 2020, Darian Green? Thank you so much, Darian, for tuning in. It is very much an honor to have been on your radar for 4 years now. That's amazing. It's Monday morning for you, Avalon. You have uni in 3 hours, but Sunday was great. Helping your friend pack up his room and move his aunt's house. Well, that's kind of you. That's good. That's very good, friend. Any friends who help friends pack are, they're good people. Those are the friends you need to keep in life. You just turned 15, Andrew? Can we drop some birthday emojis for Andrew, please? Happy birthday to Andrew. Well, that's pretty darn cool, Andrew. 15's a big year. So I'll let everybody know when I'm ready for the next request, but if you'd like to guarantee your request, you could do so by sending a $10 super chat. That's the only way to guarantee right now. Otherwise, you could participate in the vote happening right now. I will be drawing Sans from Undertale next because Jesus won a free drawing of Sans. So, over 70 people watching. That is fantastic. Let me, there we go. I'm going to do a little scooching. Strong Milan. You've been watching since 2021, Andrew? Oh, that is so sick. I'm really glad to see that fans are popping in, you know? You never know with, you know, who the audience is that YouTube brings in. So that is very cool. Swirlix and Spritzy are tied as your least favorite Pokemon ever. I can understand that totally. You just turned 10, Chosha? Are you old enough to be on YouTube? Dun dun dun. Okay, I'm gonna draw Sans next, everybody, so just a moment. Alright, pulling up a pic of Sans from Undertale. I feel like I have some vocal timbre to my voice that I'm not used to having. I'm not sure what's up with that, but I ain't gonna knock it. I'm digging it. Alright, we're gonna draw Sans on this pink Etch A Sketch I have. I think that'll be fun. Your fave bozo, lots of practice. Strong Milan is your new nickname. You turned 9 on the 14th, Trace? We have a lot of children in the chat. I think you guys are violating YouTube terms of service. You just turned 1, E-Bands? You are a prodigy for being able to type. I'm gonna do a little, 1 second. There we go. Sticky, what's up? You like the Remy drawing that I just moved out of the way? Good to see you here. Alright, we are drawing Sans from Undertale. That is the next drawing. So remember, if you would like to have a say in the drawing after this, you could do one of 2 things. One is a $10 super chat. $10. Or you could participate in the vote that's happening right now. So that is your choice, everybody. We are drawing Sans from Undertale. Does everyone have a favorite video game? Avalon's gonna be 21 in May. Oh, that's gonna be so exciting. I guess, well, I don't know what the drinking age in Australia is. 21's a big deal in the US because of that. But, you know, probably not the same big deal in other continents and countries. A lot of people, it's 18 there, wow. Yeah, it's tricky to answer that question. Kirby is top tier. A lot of people are voting for Kirby. We got 60% of the audience wanting Kirby. That's very apropos considering I have a bunch of pink Etch A Sketches. But to anybody just now tuning in, I'm drawing Sans from Undertale. And this one has like... There we go. Okay, so we've drawn the eyes and the nose. You like Zelda? Ocarina of Time? Good choice. Five Nights at Freddy's, that's a popular one. Oh my goodness, Stargirl. Thank you for that sweet, sweet comment in this video. That is very kind of you to say. I do my best to keep on a bright and cheerful demeanor. And it's so fun to hang out with all of you and create art on Etch A Sketch. You all make that possible through your amazing and wonderful support in any way that you feel comfortable doing so. Even just watching without even commenting is a fantastic way to show your support during my stream. So to all the lurkers, thank you lurkers. To all of the commenters, thank you commenters. To all of the people who joined my Discord, bonus thank you. You can check out my Discord by doing !Discord in the comments. JD, I have a ridiculous amount of practice and we just hit over 100 viewers. That is so flippin' fantastic. Welcome to all the newbies. So I started when I was 4 and I never stopped. If you guys have any FAQs, you could do !FAQ to check out my FAQs on my website. But there are a lot of questions you can ask that might have a special ping associated with them. By the way, moderators, I did set up all of those extra pings that you had requested in the past. So you should be able to have some success if you try those out. Astro 2008, that's awesome. That makes me very happy to hear. I'm so honored when I hear that people are inspired to pull out their Etch A Sketch after, I just spat on my Etch A Sketch, speaking of that, after watching my stuff. Thank you, Robo Drew. To everyone watching, share your favorite emoji in the chat. Mine would probably be the upside down smiley face or the sweat smiley face with like the one that's smiling with a sweat drop. I feel like that's the ones I use the most. Hello, Two Time and Flame and Kendall. Lots of creative emojis being used in the chat. Lil Gangsta Rat, that's very apropos given your display name here. It's like a pocket of his sweater. There we go. It's a little difficult to tell because I'm working with pixelated information. Sticky Arshor's your favorite emoji's bread? I love that. Lots of facial emojis. Michael's is the side eyes. I like that. Veryl, you will find out how I erase very soon. And Jenny, I have used all my patience points on Etch A Sketch. Unfortunately, I am not so patient with things like malfunctioning technology and stuff. It's a little problematic. I can get very angry. But at least I'm a patient Etch A Sketcher. Alright, we are almost done with Sans from Undertale. And if anybody would like to guarantee their request today, you could have whatever you would like drawn on an Etch A Sketch for a $10 super chat donation. $10 USD, whatever that equivalent is. Alright, and there we have it. Sans from Undertale. With Weedle from Pokemon. Stargirl, that's a fantastic emoji. Alright, 1 second, everybody. You love your money and credit card, Kikoku? I bet a lot of people agree with that assessment. Alright, I'm gonna grab a new Etch A Sketch for all of you because we are going to start the poll It looks like it is going to be Kirby. Snoozy, if you want to know where to buy an Etch A Sketch, do I have where to buy set up? I don't think I do yet. Can one of my moderators ping me, or not ping me, but just send me a note on the mod chat on Discord just to set up a where to buy if that one's not set up yet? I'm gonna grab this Etch A Sketch because I think it works a bit better. Here. I'm grabbing this one. Oh, thank you, Unikitty. Okay, so we're gonna draw Kirby next, as per the poll. There we go. Good old classic Kirby face. Lupin is a cool choice, though. Alright, this Kirby will be quick, too. If you've not done so lately, would you consider tapping that thumbs up? If you want to know how to like the stream, just do !like to get instructions. That is a fantastic and free way to show your support today. We are drawing Kirby's face right now. I always loved Kirby's taunt in Smash Bros. Where it goes, "Hi!" This doesn't look like Kirby yet, does it? There we go. And then we're gonna draw the other little cheek. All right. Now we're gonna draw Kirby's foot. Didi definitely. Ha 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 ha. So to anybody who'd like to guarantee their request, you can do so. $10 donation. That is the only way to guarantee, but I'll set up another poll in a minute. We'll see. In the meantime, you guys are going to have to take part in a very different vote in a moment. A very informative poll. And there we go. Just shade in a couple parts of Kirby. Kirby's missing an arm, so we'll hook him up. Crow knows what's up. I will let you all know when I'm ready for a request. And moderators, if you have any comments on how I can better word some of my commands, feel free to let me know. I'm super open to your suggestions because you are in the battlefield reading all the comments as they come in. There we go. And we are now going to commence our first poll. And those of you who've been in my stream that know about what this poll is going to be, it's going to be to decide the fate of these two drawings. Here's how it works, everybody. It'll be public vote, but if I get a $5 super chat, they get to pick before the poll ends. If I get a $5 super chat, the first $5 super chatter gets to pick which one gets erased single-handedly. So you get to decide right now, which one do I erase? The top drawing or the bottom? If I get a $10 super chat, I will not erase either. And if I get, I'll say $7, I'll erase them both. How about that? It is the Hunger Games. So $10 will save them both. I won't erase either. But if I get $5, that will pick. Cute versus creepy. It is cute versus creepy. Also, a rare double pink. That's not common. Welcome to anyone joining in. We are deciding which drawing is going to get erased, and you get a say. So make sure to participate in that poll down there. And if you're enjoying the stream, please thumbs up the stream. If you want to know how, just do exclamation point like, and it'll pull up that command for you. Keep those votes rolling in. All right. I will be ending this poll in just a few seconds, everybody. Hey, Chris. Good to see you here. Wow, it looks like the majority of people want Sans to go. Very interesting. All right, 5 more seconds for this poll, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, vast majority want Sans to go, so Kirby lives on. Erasing Sans in 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, now is the time for you to give your suggestions in the chat. What would you like me to etch next? I'm going to take 4 random suggestions, and you are all going to vote on them as I take a, as I do a little bit of recreational etch-a-sketching. Reading some of the comments. Let's see. Okay, we've got so many coming in. Okay, Luffy. Luffy is 1. Pomni is 2. I'm reading them as there's so many coming in. Luffy, Pomni, Bowser, Kuromi. Luffy, Pomni, Bowser, Kuromi. Some of them have been done in more recent streams. So, Luffy, Pomni, and then I think I said Bowser and Kuromi. Alright, so you guys get to decide the next free drawing I do. And there you go, everybody. So I will take more random suggestions in future polls. Those are 4 random ones I selected from the comments. Remember, they are selected at random. There's never a guarantee that your comment is going to be selected. The only way to guarantee your request is with a $10 super chat donation. In the meantime, I'm going to do something of my own. How about that? I don't do that very often. So I'm in the mood to draw. I will draw, how about, gosh, I don't have to think about, oh, I know what I'm going to draw. Wow, you know what, Brandon? This might be my most viewed stream ever. For all the people joining in, if you like Etch A Sketch and you like watching Etch A Sketch art, please consider liking the stream. We're at 42 likes already. I am going to draw, this is going to be a silly one, everybody. While we get those votes in, make sure to cast those answers. I will, once I finish this drawing, I will end the poll. So make sure to participate in that poll for the next drawing that I'm going to do. We're going to do something very simple during the length of this poll. And like I said, once this drawing is complete, the poll will end. All right. And who would like their name written on this Etch A Sketch before I end the poll? I'll take 1 random person who drops a star in the chat. I will write your name on the Etch A Sketch in the Etch A Sketch. 1 random person that drops a star emoji. I will write your name. Lots of me's. Let's see who's going to get their name written. Oh, wow. Lots of stars coming in. All right. I have selected Thank you, everybody, for dropping the stars. I have made my selection for whose name is going to go in here. It was a random selection, so congratulations to the random person whose name was selected. It was Dazza. Dazza, feel free to take a screenshot. This stream will be archived. I have the fancy middle of the Z things going on here. Alright, thank you, everybody. Alright, I'm going to end that poll in a moment, and that will determine the next thing I'm going to draw on an Etch A Sketch. So, thank you, everybody, for tapping those, for participating in the vote. I didn't say the first person, I said a random person. So I do apologize if you were really hoping that the first star would drop in. I think I said random. If I did say first, I do apologize. Okay. Let's end that poll, everybody. And the winner is Luffy. Yeah, I think I wanted to say random person who picked with a star, so. Okay, it's gonna be Luffy. Oh, thank you, Lori, for double checking. Well, a lot of people like One Piece here. What's your favorite anime, if you're watching right now? What's your favorite anime? Grabbing another Etch A Sketch right now. Who is Luffy? Monkey D. Luffy. Demon Slayer's your fave? Pomni was a close one. Maybe next time, as a reminder, if you would like to guarantee that your drawing will be etched on stream, $10 super chat. Okay. And we are drawing Luffy's hair right now. Everything Ghibli. Oh, let's zoom in a bit better. How about that? Fixing the angle a wee little bit. First time watching a short live? Heck yeah, David. Tanner, you ask if I want $10,000. I can't think of a single human who would turn down $10,000. I guess I would need to know what are the terms of that. Usually things don't just get given away at random, you know? There's a reason for the madness. Feel like there's a string attached for 10 grand. Oh, shoot! Chris would like me to fill in the whole Etch A Sketch. Love it! Alright, that's the next thing I'm gonna do. It's the first time I've ever actually done that on a stream before. So I will do that. I will do that. That will be a new moment in Princess Etch history. Thank you, Chris, for that $10 super chat. You are now the MVP. Can we drop some crowns for Chris, please? Thank you so much, Chris, for that donation. Christy, you literally just missed me drawing a Sans. If you want to see it drawn, you can actually rewind on the stream to see the Sans drawing. I actually erased it earlier. So if you want to see Sans, it is actually during the stream. You just have to rewind. This will be archived later, so if you ever want to see Sans drawn, that is a great way for you to see it. Look at all that love. Thank you so much, Chris, for that super chat donation. We are now halfway toward my gift goal today, so thank you so much for that. My hope is to get to 30 bucks today. And you guys blew away my expectations of trying to get 100 viewers. We are already standing firm at 161, thanks to your incredible support tonight. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that those commands only work when there's nothing written in the same comment as the command. It has to be just the command alone. I don't know how to change that. To anybody who is just now joining in, though, I am drawing Luffy from One Piece, from the singular piece. You are correct, Nicole. Oh, is it working? Oh, it is working, Lori. That's fantastic. That's awesome. My moderators are super helpful in answering questions I might miss in the comments. Trust my moderators. They are fantastic people who know a lot about what I do and why I do it and how I do it. So they are also able to ping a very helpful bot that answers a lot of my frequently asked questions for me. So thank you, Chillburb. Who is Luffy? I bet the audience can educate you on that one. Luffy is possibly one of the most iconic anime characters of all time. It's always funny when I'm able to tell Kyle things about anime that I've learned from all of you. Like, I knew about Jujutsu Kaisen before he did. He'd never even heard of it because of you guys taught me about Jujutsu Kaisen. I learned about Demon Slayer before Kyle had ever heard of it. For those who don't know who Kyle is. Oh, Chris! Thank you for reminding the audience to like the stream. And thank you for that $5 super chat. We are now $10 away from that big goal for the night, so thank you so much. I'm really feeling the love from YouTube and from the incredible supporters like you, Chris, and I'm trying to remember who was the first person who donated today. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Wait. 1 second. The first person who donated today It was... Has it all... It hasn't all been Chris. No. Who was... Feel free to help me out, mods. Does Jujutsu Kaisen have an English title? It is Luffy! To anybody who's just joining in. Okay, so I have finished up, like, the eye... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Okay, so we've got hair, eye... Yes, Christy, I do have a normal size Etch A Sketch. I have so many. I have way too much faith in your remember thingy. Okay, I'm gonna be thinking about that. I know... Oh, it was Brandon! It was Brandon. If you're still here, Brandon, you were the first one to donate today. Also, if we get a new member, that new member's request is guaranteed today. So if you see a little crown next to someone's username, that means they're a member. They're a member of nobility. That is what I call my top supporters. So that is another way to guarantee your request today. $10 super chat or becoming a new member of nobility. So... There we go. You will donate a fart, Ben? Could you give us a fart anyways? I think we all want your fart, Ben. Alright, you know what? In the meantime, now is a good time for me to consider requests. I appreciate that that was pinged because I realize I'm going to set up another poll. So, how about we... How about you give me suggestions in the audience? Now, we do have the one from Chris. So, Chris's suggestion is next, but I will take random requests in the chat now. So, what would you like me to Etch A Sketch next? Alistair? I can't remember, but I know who you're talking about. So, Alistair? Kuromi? No, I'm not gonna do Sans twice. A sloth? Or Curious George? Okay, 1 second. So, Alistair... Kuromi... I might have put Kuromi in the last one, but that's okay. Usually if they lose, then I don't put them back. A sloth... What was the fourth one I said? Let me check. Or... Curious George. Oh, thank you so much for that $1 donation, Aesthetic Dior. Thank you. 1 second, it deleted my options. So I said Alistair. 1 moment, everybody. Thank you so much for that $1 donation. Your support is so sincerely appreciated. We are now only $9 away from the goal tonight. So thank you so much for that. Okay, so Alistair, Kuromi, and then there was a sloth. Or the fourth one was Curious George. Okay, so this poll is what should I etch next? Okay, now you can participate in the poll, everybody. Did we get another 10? Wait a minute. Did we just get another? Oh my gosh, Brandon. Thank you so much for that. And Brigido gets to choose. I am so appreciative of that, Brandon. We just hit our goal tonight. Celebratory emojis in the chat, and thank you so much, Brandon, for your support tonight. Thank you. Wow, Brigido gets to choose. So if we hit 100 likes, there will be another request tonight. So if you want to know how to like, exclamation point like, you can do the 3 dots on the top right to like the stream. We're at 52, everybody. Make sure to participate in that poll. Okay, I'm gonna finish up this Luffy first, and then we're gonna fill in a whole Etch A Sketch. I'm curious what kind of audience that will bring in, watching me fill in an Etch A Sketch. That could be my best stream yet, you know? It's a miracle that I've never done that on a stream before. I'm gonna try to find the perfect Etch A Sketch for that. I might have like a really good Etch A Sketch specifically for that task. Brandon calling me out like that. Oh, thanks for popping in, Serena. Thank you so much. As a reminder, if you would like your request guaranteed, becoming a new member is the most economical way to do so. If you would like to guarantee it. Otherwise, you can vote in the poll, and that can determine a future request tonight. Okay, we're going to finish up Luffy's face. There's half the chin. And there we go. Luffy does have 2 ears. It looks like he has a black eye here, but that's okay. It got a little bit muddied. Aston, I'm done taking requests for now, so you're gonna have to wait till later. Thank you, Emily, for subscribing. If you keep spamming Aston, my mods will mute you, because I make it clear that the poll is how you can determine the next free request. So if it's not in the poll, it can be in the future. It can be in the future, but if you'd like to guarantee it, you can do so by either becoming a member or a $10 super chat. Okay, there we go. I love seeing the campaigning happening in the chat. There's always some good campaigning for when people really want theirs to win, so feel free to campaign. Okay, we talked about favorite anime for a sec. What is the most disappointing anime you've ever seen? I've talked about some disappointing animes in the past. Like, animes I've watched, like, 1 episode of, and I was like, not worth the hype. I wasn't crazy about Devil's a Part-Timer. I only watched episode 1. I got into Zom 100 for, like, 6 episodes, and I stopped when they did that mini arc, where I felt like the main character should have already been beyond that, as per, like, the first few episodes of the series. So, Zom 100, does it get better again? I'll pick it up again if it gets better again. I was like really annoyed around episode 7 when their van got stuck in like the flat tire pit thing, and then he had to deal with like an old supervisor. You know what I'm talking about? Sword Art Online sucks. I hear a lot of people say that. Shark Attack, there could be others eating soup here. Is anyone else eating soup? Am I caught up in One Piece? Oh, heck no. I am definitely not. Casual Roblox content, I feel like you're trying to really manipulate the audience when you say stuff like that. It's not a very nice thing to do. I'm sorry for your loss, but like it's really not nice to try to like guilt people into... Don't use guilt as a tactic. It's not a good look. It's not a good move. Trying to guilt people is an icky feeling. So don't try it. Just you know, participate in the spirit of the poll. You know, if you want to guarantee it, then you can send a super chat. Okay? Now, people always call me mean when I establish boundaries, but I always think that's interesting. Like, anytime I establish a boundary, people call me mean for it. It's like, is it really? I don't think it's mean to me. I think it's trying to provide a better environment for all. You were disappointed in My Hero. I can understand that, Nicole. I can understand that, because that was kind of like the point of season 1 of My Hero, right? I really liked season 1, wasn't as crazy about season 2, and then I kind of stopped watching. So I think a lot of just the traditional shonens are meant for an age group below mine, so it's just anime, you know, they stick to a certain age group, and I respect it. Not all anime, though. There's plenty of anime that's, like, really good, and that I think can be appreciated by people of all age ranges. We're almost done with Luffy, everybody. Nah, I appreciate you not saying I mean Riley. Someone else in the chat said I was mean. Yes, I am J12. I will be filling in the whole Etch A Sketch because of Chris. So the next drawing will be the full Etch A Sketch. I've never done that on a stream before. It is kind of miraculous that no one has ever asked me to do that. Can you believe that? This is what I like about streaming on YouTube, is it's changing things up for me. This might also be the first time I've ever actually fit all of Luffy's hat in, so I'm pretty happy right now. All right, that concludes Luffy. We're gonna have Luffy hanging out on the bottom. I'm gonna try to find a good Etch A Sketch for this next task. So just a moment, everybody. We're gonna hang out with, we'll put I'm looking for an Etch A Sketch right now, everybody. I need a good one that fills in a lot of space fast. I think I can pull one out of my, so keep those votes rolling in. One moment, everybody. I'm busting out the poorly functioning Etch A Sketches that remove too much powder in one fell swoop. Alright, will this one work? I want one with like mega thick lines. That one's thin lines. This one might do. Oh, this one's... Yeah, this one will do. Alright, this one's got... I would never use this on a normal stream, but look at how thick that line is. And non-anonymous! That is a fun display name. A lot of people campaigning for Curious George. That was a suggestion from Styles Valentine. Okay. I've made my decision for the Etch A Sketch I'm going to use. Okay. So, just doing a little bit of straightening up. Here we go. Alright, filling in all of the lines of an Etch A Sketch. Look at how thick these lines are. This is going to make my job a little bit easier. If you've ever wanted to know what the inside of an Etch A Sketch looks like, today is the day. I'll start from, you know what, I'll start from the top and go down toward the bottom. You're gonna see that this particular Etch A Sketch does have some mechanical fallacies, which will make this actually a better experience for all of you. This is a rare opportunity. All right. We are filling in an Etch A Sketch. It's finally happening. I said your name right? Heck yeah! That must be an uncommon occurrence for you, anonymous. Crow of the End, absolutely. You have been good people in the chat. You are the kind of audience member that I hope to attract when I host my streams. People who are respectful and add fun things to the conversation. And yeah, that's the kind of people I want in my streams. We need more crows. My name chair is Jane, but you can call me Jane or Princess Etch. We are filling in an Etch A Sketch right now. If you've ever wanted to know what the inside of an Etch A Sketch looks like, this will be your day to discover that. You are here in live stream history, my friends. I don't know if any live streamer has ever done this on a live stream. He's built different. Oh, Skittles, thanks for tuning in. You must be viewing from Europe, most likely. It is an honor to be contributing to your insomnia. Oh, J-Matt, thank you, thank you. Ahana, you asked what's my favorite food. I'm really stoked to be receiving a shipment of Girl Scout cookies in the mail soon. I'm a big fan of tag-alongs. For those who are familiar with the peanut butter patty cookies that are Girl Scout cookies, that's one of my favorite foods in the world, and usually that's my answer for when someone asks me, what's your favorite food? They're just so gosh darn delicious. I really like making this dish that my boyfriend and I call bacon spinach farfalle. It's one of our simpler dishes, and it's just so gosh darn delicious. What about you guys? What are some of your favorite foods? Thank you, Chair. Is this what I do on my channel all the time, Midnight Studios? Great question. I do Etch A Sketch art on my channel all the time. I do not fill in an Etch A Sketch all the time. That's kind of a different thing. Normally, I'm taking random requests during my streams. So yes, if you enjoy watching me draw on an Etch A Sketch, I encourage you to subscribe because that's what I do. I post Etch A Sketch art videos, I do Etch A Sketch art live streams, and if you want to check out my other socials, you can see more Etch A Sketch related content. It's actually my career. You can start seeing the inside of the Etch A Sketch pretty well, huh? You're waking up in less than 5 hours? Oh my. I understand if you gotta sleep. Did I not call you Midnight Studios? You're a big fan, Chair? Thank you. I'm a big fan of chairs. I'm sitting in one right now. So thank you, Chair, for your fandom. It's mutual. Thank you, Joanna. I do my best to read the comments when I can. Luciana, I hope you voted for sloth then, if that's your favorite animal. Noodles. I learned how to draw in an Etch A Sketch when I was a kid. I was 4. I would go to my grandma's house. Nobody taught me. I just fiddled with an Etch A Sketch so much that I inadvertently taught myself how to do it. I have made SpongeBob on an Etch A Sketch. As a matter of fact, Kairi, if you want to check out my YouTube account, there's like 7 different SpongeBob videos. I kid you not. If you just go through my shorts, you will find SpongeBob videos, like multiple SpongeBob videos. Look at the progress we're making, everybody. Slowly but surely, we are chipping away at this Etch A Sketch. Thank you, Shelby, for your support. ADHD Gaming, what's up? Nice to see you here. Anyone who wants a shout out can do !point shout out in the chat, okay? If we get to 100 likes, I will be doing another random request that my lovely moderator, Brigido, will be choosing. So you're going to have to butter Brigido up, you know? Because Brigido's going to be making that ultimate choice. Welcome back, Shark Attack. That's kind of a bad thing to come back to, Shark Attacks, but I'm glad to see that you're here, Shark Attack. I will say hello, for I can see that text. Here's the thing, if I spent my whole stream giving shoutouts, you would all get bored. You'd all get bored because all I'm doing is trying to read random usernames. That's not fun. I like to keep a conversation going. All right, everybody, what's your favorite childhood toy? Let's talk about childhood toys. Tell me your favorite toy. Mine was probably Etch A Sketch, but I also had some Barbies I really liked. Thank you, Crow, for letting other people know about when I did stuff on the stream. Tell us a story, Ragdad. I will tell you a story about the first time I realized that drawing on an Etch A Sketch was a weird thing to do. I was in 8th grade, I brought one to school, I drew a cheeseburger, fries, and a shake on an Etch A Sketch, and by the end of the drawing, the entire class was surrounding my desk. And that was the very first time in my life that I realized that Etch A Sketch was something that the average public was not capable of doing, and that... Oh my goodness, thank you, Zerno. Welcome back, by the way. Good to see you. Zerno, I owe you a drawing, don't I? Do I owe Zerno a drawing? Could anyone remember? No, it's Karma that I might owe a drawing to. Zerno, I remember. Did you see the drawing of Zelda that I finished for you? That's what it was. I finished a drawing of Zelda for you in my last stream, so feel free to check that out. So I started when I was 4. You liked the Zelda, Zerno? I was really proud of it. I'm glad to hear that you liked it. Yes, so I was 4 when I started, but I got better as I got older. So the more I practiced, the better I got. We're finally meeting this line, everybody. I'm very stoked. You loved the story, Ragdad? Thank you. How can you get a drawing, Mackenzie? So if you'd like to guarantee your request, there are 2 ways to do so today. Either 1, you could become a new member by hitting join, or number 2, if I receive a $10 super chat donation. That is the only 2 ways today. Or you can participate in the poll. We have over 560 votes. That's a lot. If you're talking about the current song, this is the song you've heard in a lot of memes. It's Casein. What's the name of it? I'm waiting for the title to show up on my screen. Glue 70. Glue 70 Casein, if you want to know the song. I'm surprised I put this one on this stream because I feel like it'll get copyright claimed. Validly copyright claimed. That's okay. We're almost done with the Etch A Sketch, everybody. Who is winning? I'm not sure. So, Crystal, great question. A lot of people will vote and then they'll bounce. So, there's going to be more votes than there are people viewing because people will watch for a little bit, they'll vote, and then they'll go and do something else. So, we're almost done with the full Etch A Sketch. I'm so sorry, ADHD Gaming. Almost done. My left hand is feeling it. Well, my left shoulder is. Right now, I'm filling in an Etch A Sketch, which was a paid request from MVP Chris. MVP's in the chat to Chris. There we go. And once I finish this, I will then take on the free request you guys have all been voting for. So many votes are in that poll. J. Matt Wong, thank you for that first super chat. Can we get some J's in the chat for J. Matt Wong? Thank you so much for that donation. Honestly, your support is so sincerely appreciated. It means the world to know that my streams are enjoyable enough for people that they want to chuck money at their screens. That is quite a compliment, so thank you so much, J. Matt Wong. Sad Lemon Demon is so pretty. I love Lemon Demon. I have at least 2 Lemon Demon videos on my YouTube page. I do have a lot of Lemon Demon music that plays in the background of my streams too. I am not left-handed. I don't like giving people individual shoutouts because I have a command set up. If you just do ! shoutout, you can get a shoutout that way. Nightbot will send you a shoutout. We are at 82 likes, by the way. Brandon is fantastic at reminding us of all of that. We also just got notified by Nightbot how to like the stream, so do those 3 top dots on the right. Smigglepuff? That's a great question. I've never gotten to 150 likes before on a vertical stream, so this could be a first. We'll see. We're at 83 already. We are almost done with the Etch A Sketch, everybody. Only this much left. I'm so excited. You're gonna try to draw what I'm doing? Weepin' Willow, that's awesome. So I don't queue up free requests. I only set them up in polls here on YouTube. So the only way to guarantee that I can do a queued up request is from Super Chat donations. I don't queue up free requests though, because it'd be committing to additional free labor. And I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. And, oh my gosh, everybody. All right. I think it can get darker than this. If I receive, I will tell you what, if I receive a $5 super chat, I will go vertically to make it even darker. But for now, this is it, everybody. The inside of the Etch A Sketch. Look at that. Look at that. It's the inside of the Etch A Sketch. This is what it looks like. Let me focus the screen. It's hard to see, isn't it? But you're seeing the inside of the Etch A Sketch right now. You're seeing my reflection. Pretty crazy, huh? Crazy stuff. You're flirting in an Etch A Sketch stream, Twig? I mean, worst places to flirt. This is what it looks like. So if I get another $5, I will go the opposite direction to make it even clearer. But for now, this is what it looks like. All right, let's take a look at that poll, everybody. We're setting this one aside. Someone said it you. Isn't it weird? Yeah, that's the inside of the Etch A Sketch. So it's like, think of like a 3D printer. It's a plotter, so I'm operating a stylus on the inside. And that stylus is like etching powder off the screen. So what I just did was removed a bunch of powder from that glass screen. We're looking at the underside of the glass right now. Pretty crazy stuff. All right. You have to go eat a hot dog, Patricia. Anyone who has to go eat a hot dog, I completely understand. I hope it's a delicious hot dog, Patricia. All right, I'm grabbing a new Etch A Sketch. You know what, Emily? I'll do a favorite animal. Let me know what your favorite animal is, Emily. Let me know. But first, my moderators will be on standby to check what your favorite animal is. But in the meantime, I'm going to do the poll. So I'm gonna end this poll, everybody. And the winner is Kuromi. You ain't eating any hot dogs at 7:30. That seems like an acceptable hot dog eating time. All right, Kuromi is next. Excellent choice, everybody. And my moderators will try to catch what animal you'd like me to etch, Emily. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. That was very kind of you. Okay, so we're gonna start right here for Kuromi. We go in vertical, boys. I will accept that. Thank you, Zerno. We are going vertical next. So I'm doing Kuromi, and then I'm doing a vertical drawing. Vertical on the fully etched a sketch. Wow. Thank you, Zerno. And Chris dropped $5 too. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Chris. Oh my gosh, well, that means I'm definitely filling it in. Thank you to both Zerno and to Chris. That was amazing. Sanrio slays and sneaks out the super win. That was a close battle. I didn't realize how close it was until I ended it. Okay, so we're drawing Kuromi. Thank you everybody who participated in that poll. Let's see, I think I'm gonna start over here. Who's everyone's favorite Sanrio? I didn't think Kuromi was gonna win, I'll be honest with you. There were some really strong contenders there. I was for sure thinking that like, Alistair was going to win. Someone said, who's Kuromi? It's a Sanrio character. Yes, if I make a big mistake, I have to start over. There's little things I could do if the mistake is small. It is an unforgiving medium, though. There's no erasing. There's no correcting mistakes. You know, some of my it's not, what I draw isn't necessarily perfect. But, you know, I try to get close enough with every drawing I do. And doing these live streams really helps. Cinema Roll is super cute. Kuropi's your fave, Tweak? That was my fave growing up. Pom Pom Purin's super cute. Can one of my moderators remind me to set up a, if someone can do, in the moderator chat on Discord, just put ~ mistake. That way, there's an answer for when someone asks if I'm, what happens when I make a mistake. And you can test that one right now. I don't think I have a bot response for that, but there might be. You want a dog? Okay, Emily. I can make a dog drawing habit. Do you have a specific? Yeah. Okay, I'll draw a dog. I don't want to complicate it further, so. Oh, Emily, I so sincerely appreciate your support tonight, so thank you so much for that. We're going to be drawing a dog after I finish filling in the darkness of the Etch A Sketch. So we got 2 things queued up tonight. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take more suggestions in the chat. So if we get to 100 likes, I will take more suggestions, okay? So I will put up another poll if we hit 100, and then Brigido will pick, actually. So if we hit 100, Brigido's going to be picking that one. That was the deal. Anytime you see Nightbot say something, it's me answering a question using that bot as my helper. So you guys can trust Nightbot to know what's up. As I finish Kuromi, we are at 97 likes, everybody. If we hit the big 100, I will do another random request from the chat that this time Brigido will pick. If Brigido is still with us, that is. If Brigido's not with us, we might have to sign. Thank you both to my moderators for letting me know that info. Tweak, you're living up to your name in the chat. That is a very specific thing you asked. Is anyone else doing grade 10 pre-calc in the chat? I don't know. Somebody else might be. I remember doing pre-calc. That's pretty impressive for 10th grade. I did pre-calc in 11th grade, so kudos. Although we had it was kind of a combo class. It was called Accelerated Analysis, and then I did AP Calc, but it was only AB. I did AP Calc in my senior year. I like math. Okay, here we go. Thanks for popping in, Chair. Whoop. You graduated in 2021, Fox Gaming? How many of you have graduated from high school? Can we get a graduation emoji in the chat if you've graduated from high school? I graduated in 2009, so I think I'm a little bit older than a number of you here. I've probably graduated from high school before quite a few of you were even born. So just remember that I'm practically a boomer. I'm a millennial. I'm very firmly a millennial. Thanks, South Park fan, for subbing. Lots of people have graduated in the chat. Okay, so we've got 2 things on the queue after this, and we hit 100 likes. Thank you so much to everybody who liked the stream. I think that the like goal should be 150. I think that's a good idea. So we hit 104, and we're finishing up this Kuromi right now. Zerno dropping another block. Thank you, Zerno. We love a wonderful, supportive Zerno in the chat. Thank you, Zerno. Okay, so we are drawing the rest of Kuromi. Not to be confused with Kuropi. There we go. And then there is a little tail. You love the Luffy Chuck? Thank you. Okay, so I will... Brigido, if you want to share which one you want drawn in the... I'm going to finish the Kuromi here, because we're going to make a heavy decision, everybody. We're going to decide which one gets erased between... Actually, I will do Kuromi and... Yeah, and I'll do Luffy, because Luffy was the other one. So, 1 second, everybody. I'm just setting up the poll. So, if I get... 1 second. My phone is getting a little bit warm, and so it's not working as well. I gotta turn off my heater. That's not the question I wanted to ask. Sorry, everybody, the poll's being a little bit clunky. Start poll. Okay, so we are going to do... 1 second, everybody. Come on, phone. There we go. My phone is working a bit glacially. It must be pretty hot. My phone is typing glacially. Okay. It's starting the poll. Oh, thank you so much, ADHD, for that super sweet support, though, either way. Okay, you guys get to decide which one's going to get erased, okay? So while you're making that decision, I'm going to grab the next Etch A Sketch and get ready for that in just a moment. We are going to double up on the darkness. So here's the way it works. A $5 super chat will make the ultimate choice. If you want to decide which one gets erased between Kuromi and Luffy, then a $5 super chat. The first $5 super chat makes the ultimate choice. If I get more than one, I do apologize to any other super chat donors. I will run this poll until we get to 150 votes. We're at 70, well, I'll say 100 votes because there's 137 people in the room. So once we get to 100 votes, that will be when the poll ends. Great question, Emily. The dog will be after I do, so I had one queued up request before you, but I appreciate you asking. There will be, I'm going to finish making this dark, so I'm doing the vertical darkness, and then I'm going to do your dog drawing for you. I totally understand you asking. If for any reason, Emily, you had to leave, I will be archiving the stream so you could check it out at any point, too. All right, we're at 89 votes. Once we get to 100 votes. Weepin' Willow finished their Kuromi. Fantastic. I hope it turned out nicely. You're very welcome, Emily. 98 votes, everybody. 2 more people are gonna vote. Oh, it went down to... Oh, and we're at 100. And end the poll. That was a tight one. You were totally right, ADHD. Well, the votes are in, and it is time to say goodbye to Kuromi. Luffy lives on! That was a very tight vote, everybody. Erasing Kuromi in 3, 2, 1. There goes Kuromi. Well, well, well. There are many casualties on the Princess Edge stream. Okay, so now I'm going vertical. So we're gonna see what it looks like even darker. The vertical kind of resists me a bit. Thank you to Zerno for unlocking the double darkness. Crow of the End, that's fantastic news. I don't know if I've ever had micro... Well, I guess I've had cup of noodles. So I'm just kind of trying to make it darker. Alright. I'm really trying to make it darker. of you don't have an Etch A Sketch? If you drop a, let me think, drop a frowny face in the chat if you have never owned an Etch A Sketch. I'm curious to see how many people have never owned an Etch A Sketch. I'm really trying to darken it up. Lots of people have never owned an Etch A Sketch. I've pretty much always had one. I'm the youngest of 5, so one of my siblings inevitably got one for Christmas or something. I don't remember playing with one until I was around 4, though. Filling in the Etch A Sketch. Next up is a dog drawing. Okay. All right, now is the time, everybody. Now is the time to leave your suggestions in the chat for what I should Etch A Sketch. Well, we're waiting for Brigido. I don't know if Brigido is with us anymore. Are you with us, Brigido? Do you draw by hand, Emily? That's cool. I draw by hand as well. Joanna, I am 32. Which feels very old for YouTube Shorts now. Doesn't feel very old for YouTube, but for YouTube Shorts it does. See, this is darker. It's hard to tell, but it's darker. Oh, you are here, Brigido. All right, well, chat, go bonkers. Don't spam too much, okay? If you spam too much, Brigido won't pick it. So leave your suggestion in the chat for what you would like me to Etch A Sketch after the dog drawing, and Brigido will select and let me know. So now is your time to leave your suggestions, but be polite. If you spam too much, Brigido's not going to pick you. There we go. Working my way through. Look how much clearer this side is. I like how polite everyone's being. But if you spam too much, it's not going to be picked. There we go. Slowly but surely filling in this Etch A Sketch. This is very methodical Etch A Sketching tonight, everybody. I feel like a printer just printing ink onto a page. If you want to see a bluey drawing I've done, I have a time lapse you can check out on my YouTube. I definitely, if one of my moderators can, on my Discord, remind me to just set up pings for common drawings that I've made time lapses of. Feel free to word that however you want. I could set up like a Bluey ping. I could set up like a SpongeBob ping. I could set up a, a Pikachu ping. Stuff like that. I don't think I actually, well, I have a Stitch ping. All those. Hat. Blue Spirit. Brigido has chosen. Hey, Huffy, thank you for that $1 donation. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much for that. Brigido has chosen. Let's take a look. My phone is acting a little funky tonight, everybody. Everything is a little bit glitchy. Ava suggested Tanjiro, and you like that. All right, it's going to be Tanjiro. So I'll be finishing this, and then I'll be Etch A Sketching a dog, and then I'm going to be Etch A Sketching Tanjiro. Remember that new members, if you hit join and become nobility, you can get your request guaranteed tonight. We are halfway done with the vertical portion of it. You like me, Golden State? I like you too. Thanks. Who is your least... Okay, this is going to be a really spicy question, everybody. Who's like your least favorite internet personality? Who's like your least favorite YouTuber or TikToker? That is such a spicy question I just asked, but I'm very curious to hear what your answers are. If there's someone that just viscerally gives you the ick, I want to know. Tell me all about it. I want to hear. We are more than halfway done with filling in the Etch A Sketch. Boop-a-doop-a-doo-doo. Ooh. Leo, that's how you get banned. Come on. Don't be like that. Why are you watching, silly? You silly goose. I've instructed my moderators to ban with reckless abandon, silly. You know, that's probably healthy, Ava. Unapologetically mystic, that's probably a healthy way to deal with it. It's hard for me to think of people. The One Piece is real. It's true, El Goober. I set myself up for that one. Leo says I haven't. I haven't what? Gotta use complete sentences for contextual clues. Not listening to criticism is how you don't move forward. That's true. Criticism generally requires context, though. It would be like if someone walked up to you and was like, I hate you. You'd be like, how can I grow from this? Thank you for the valuable feedback. I will take it into consideration as I grow as a human being. I hate you. Alright, we are 75% of the way done with the vertical portion of the Etch A Sketchin'. This does take a while, everybody. Glad to hear you're having good ramen, Crow. Yours is anything sour cream and onion? I really like sour cream and onion potato chips. Doritos are good. We're talking about chips? I'm really a sucker for those those cheddar and sour cream Ruffles too. And I like the sour cream and onion Pringles. Those are good. I indulge every now and then. They just, oh, whatever that Pringles dust is, ugh, it's so good. I like chip talk. I'll stay on chip talk. You love me? Thanks, Catrice. I do avoid sneezing. Violently sneezing while Etch A Sketching. I do sneeze when Etch A Sketching. I thought that there was an earthquake here the other day, believe it or not. There was apparently a really amazing thunder strike in my locale, and it was so strong, and it lasted so long, that everything rumbled for like 15 seconds, and I seriously believed that I might have experienced an earthquake, and it turns out it wasn't an earthquake. It was just a really powerful lightning strike in the area. Pretty crazy, though. My art could survive an earthquake, though, if it is flat, unless it's a particularly violent earthquake. And the only way for it to survive a particularly violent earthquake is by making my art permanent. And if you want to know how I make my art permanent, you can do !permanent to see the YouTube clip that shows my process. Filling in the details. Banana. Pringles are the best chips. Thanks, Ava, for popping in. I understand if you gotta go. Oh, you're gonna miss your Tanjiro, Ava, if you leave. I thought you were the one that requested Tanjiro. Yeah, it is trippy, isn't it, Styles? It's kind of like revealing like the secret behind the door. You guys are getting like backstage passes. Ooh, yeah, Tornado Alley is no joke. We're at 115 likes thanks to everybody's incredible support today. If we could get to the big 150, that will smash my last like goal that I've ever had here on YouTube Vertical Streaming. So if you are enjoying the stream, you can do the exclamation point like to pull up how to like this stream. A lot of people don't know how. It's weird. YouTube might change it, but right now they make it convoluted. Favorite candy is another great question. I personally am a rather big fan of Crunch bars. I like Hershey's chocolate bars too. If I was thinking about like Halloween candy, I was always the biggest on Hershey and Crunch. All right, so this is gonna look crazy, everybody. I am now going to draw a heart. This is first off. Let's take a closer look. So what you're seeing is the inside of this Etch A Sketch has aluminum powder and particulates of polystyrene beads to help move that powder along. See how it moved? Yeah, you can kind of see it. Watch this. Isn't that crazy looking? Isn't that trippy? It's like you're seeing through the glass now. That is so cool, isn't it? And now I can do something like, this is me drawing a heart, okay? That's a heart. You don't know what's going on, Joy? I just finished etching all the powder off an Etch A Sketch screen. Yeah, you can kind of see the heart. See that? See that heart I drew? Pretty crazy, huh? There are over 200 people in the room. This is a first time for me on a YouTube vertical stream. So nice to meet each and every one of you. We are looking at the inside of an Etch A Sketch right now. If you've ever been curious, this is what it looks like. Yeah, pretty crazy. And that's the thing. I could add more and more. Like, I'll draw a circle now. I could draw like 5 circles and then you'll see it really clearly. I'll scooch the stylus out of the way. You see that circle? Bunch of circles, right? You can really see inside of that Etch A Sketch. Pretty crazy stuff, huh? All right. Well, thank you so much, Emily, for your patience. I'll put this one on the bottom so you guys can like see in the inside of the Etch A Sketch. I'm gonna grab a fresh Etch A Sketch to draw Emily's request for a doggy. So I'm gonna draw, let's see. I'm trying to grab an Etch A Sketch that's not poorly functioning. We'll draw it on a pink Etch A Sketch. All right, I'll draw a doggy. The next request is going to be Tanjiro. That was a suggestion that Brigido chose as per the donation request earlier. So let's do, let me just do, what's the word for it? Okay. I will do this picture here. This is a cute picture. I will improvise. Okay. We're gonna draw a doggy, everybody. I never queue up free requests, everybody, so if you would like your request queued up, you can do so by doing what the bot just explained, which is either become a member of my YouTube stream or send a $10 super chat. I'm using a picture that I'm seeing online of a doggy. It's a little cartoon doggy. Alright, so we've got one eye of the cartoon doggy, 2 eyes of the cartoon doggy. I dare you to forget me now. See, this is why I can explain 10 million times that I don't queue up free requests, but people will keep asking if I'll do XYZ after or next. This is precisely why I have the words after and next muted from my TikTok streams, because so many people would ask me, can you do this free thing next? Can you do this free thing afterwards? Can you do this? I don't ever guarantee free requests. Ever, 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 ever. I'll put up polls sometimes, and that's about it. Alright, so we've got one ear of the doggy. But if you'd like to guarantee your request, you could do so with a $10 super chat. Are you guys more cat or dog people? 1 second. My phone is really struggling tonight. I don't know what's going on with it. My phone is really struggling. It must be overheating or something. 1 second. I'm feeling my phone. It's fine. Sorry, my phone's like not kicking in with the poll function. I was gonna do a poll for cat versus dog, and my phone's not letting me because it's like locking up right now. This is a first for YouTube. We'll see if I can get it to work. Okay, that eventually typed. I'm blowing on my phone to cool it down. I don't know if it's overheating or what. Okay, we're gonna finish this doggy. Okay. We have the face of the doggy. There we go. Let's see if it starts the poll. Did it start the poll? I think it did. You love the detailed face? Thank you, Matt. Okay, so we are gonna... You have goats at your zoo, Crow? That's cool. You're drawing a dog as well, Weeping Willow? I'm glad you're following along on my stream. Alright, and we'll just draw him with like... We're making him like a wiener doggy. I didn't mean to make him a wiener doggy, but... He's a wiener doggy. I realized I was running out of space, so... Alright, and here is your wiener doggy. Oh, that's cool, Crow. That's a cool thing to volunteer at. I hope you enjoy it, Emily. I like wiener dogs, too. Thank you, Sunday. I don't queue up free requests. I never queue up free requests. Ever, ever, ever. Every time someone asks me to do something next or after, it's not gonna happen. Okay. Next up is Tanjiro. Okay, so we are going to hang out. We'll hang out with the doggy. I'll put this Etch A Sketch over here. And I have to find an Etch A Sketch that I could draw Tanjiro on. I could draw Tanjiro on this one. Okay. I'll draw Tanjiro from this image. There we go. Alright. I do, Z Curtis. I do get paid. I've been drawing on an Etch A Sketch as my full-time job now for the last 7.5 years? 7.5 years. It'll be 8 years this June. So a lot of what I do, I've worked for a lot of cool companies like Disney, Cartoon Network, MTV, Nickelodeon, Netflix. I work at live events. I do live streams like I'm doing right now for all of you. I make video content. I sell commissions. If you're interested in seeing any of my products available, do !Etsy to get more information. I offer products at very low price points, or if you want commission work, those are a little bit more expensive. To anybody who's just now joining in, I'm Etch A Sketching Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Let's see. Will I be able to fit all of his facial features in now that I drew the face, the head instead of the face? I feel like normally I draw the face first. We shall see. It is 7:55 p.m. How did the time fly that much? This could be one of my last drawings. All right, this is last call, everybody. A new member or a $10 super chat. Those are the last two ways to continue the stream today. Or if I get a new, what's it called? A new Discord booster. I'm trying to get my Discord back. Alright. Did my screen freeze? Moderators, if you can hear me, can you tell me in the Discord if my screen froze? Because my stream seems to have stopped. Oh, okay. I see things moving. Did you guys experience lag on your end? Because my stream, like, dipped for a couple seconds. Alright, I'm seeing the chat catch up now. That was different. I'm seeing... It's very glitchy. Okay, so Allura says no freezing. Okay. It's just freezing on my phone then. That's a first. That is a first. Normally, it's always running fine on my end, and then other people in the chat will have bad experience. So my phone is the only one that's experiencing a lot of glitching right now. Apologies to anybody who might be experiencing the glitch with me, but that might, honestly, I would hope the glitch is only on my end. That does affect my ability to read the chat though, so I do apologize if I've missed some of your comments. I'll be honest with you, I don't respond to every single person who says, hi, can you say my name? Because I don't want to be a live streamer who's constantly just saying random usernames all the time. I'd like to carry a conversation with all of you, so while I have you with me, how about we talk about, oh, Brigida, that's funny. How about we talk about, is there any anime you're looking forward to a new season of? Tell me about if there's an anime that you're really looking forward to watching an upcoming season of, like an unconcluded anime. Alright, some people are saying it froze for them. Can we get to 150 likes, by the way? If you do exclamation point like. I do see some people saying. Okay, a lot of people are saying it didn't. If you do exclamation point Discord, JMatt, that will clue you into the Discord. Yeah, my phone is like mega lagging. I can't even see my own active chat. I'm probably going to pull up my stream on desktop just so I can read the comments happening. Blue Eye Samurai, Brandon, yes! I'm looking forward to Blue Eye Samurai too. I'm looking forward to The Boys. They just announced June. June is when they are airing the next season of The Boys. I'm super stoked. To anybody who's just now joining in, I'm Etch A Sketching Tanjiro. We were at 128. Reconnecting. It says I'm live again. Okay. My phone just said reconnecting. If it glitched for you guys, my phone just told me reconnecting as well. I'm not sure why. But if we get to 150 likes by 8:05 p.m. Eastern in the next 6 minutes, then I will do one more request for you guys, okay? And I'll just select one at random from the chat. Can my moderators confirm if the stream is still running? I can't see the chat moving anymore. Yeah, I don't even know if it's... Seems fine to you. Okay. It's running for you guys. Weird. It's so weird. It's got to be something going on with my phone then. I'm going to have to diagnose that later. Okay, I'm pulling up my own stream on YouTube so that I can at least see what's going on. I'm gonna mute myself. All right, now I can read the chat. That's nice. Oh, I need to see my reference photo. There we go. I'm putting it over here, and then I'm making it big so I can read. What's my favorite ice cream flavor? Okay, so yeah, my chat on my phone is completely shot right now. I literally don't see anything happening on my stream. My favorite ice cream flavor is... Oh, that's such a good question. I always like Neapolitan. I get a little of everything, but I like strawberry. I like vanilla. I like rainbow sherbet, you know, like Superman. I don't know, what about you guys? I'm glad to know that my stream is still streaming. So by 8:05, if we get to 150 likes, we're at 133, so we are climbing up. If you want to know how to like, you can do exclamation point like to like the stream. Raspberry sorbet, pistachio. Thank you, Crow of the End. I usually say my favorite animal is squirrels. What about you guys? What's your favorite animals? There we go. We are finished with the earrings. And I drew that earring a bit close. That's okay. There's some Lemon Demon for anybody asking about Lemon Demon earlier. Let's see. I see what's going on here. I gotta bring this in a little bit closer. That looks a little bit better. Is there a vertical? Was done. This is true. Yes, Crow. Yes, Claire. So I started when I was 4 and I'm 32 now. So 28 years. That's how long I've been drawing on an Etch A Sketch. But if you ever have, you might have gotten a bot ping that explains how long as well. That gives a little bit of additional context. So we're going to finish up Tanjiro's hair. And let's see, we have 138 likes. It's 8:03. So in the next 2 minutes, if we get 12 new people to like this, we have 105 people in the room. If 12 of you like the stream, it's a free way to support, then I will do another request from the chat. All right, we got to get to the big 150. All right, working on the final details. We're at 138 still. Ooh. Looks like we have more dog fans than cat fans in the chat. Maybe it's better for me to look at the chat from my computer than from my phone. Because at least with the computer, I see more of the chat. I love Cats Noel. I'm a big cat fan, personally. I think I would consider... I know I would consider myself more of a cat person than a dog person. And I think we're going to call it on this Tanjiro in a moment. We're going to do one final pull. I wonder if I could do it on my computer. That will be interesting. If I could set it up on my computer, that would be way easier. All right, we've got Tanjiro and we've got this doggy. But we are going to pick. I'm throwing you guys a curveball. You would think it would be, well, okay. It's going to be between. Let's see what happens if I try to end the poll. Ooh, my phone is soft locked. I can't even interact with anything on my phone anymore. It's a miracle that my phone is still streaming, to be honest. Is it? Yeah, it is. Let's focus it here. Okay, I'm gonna hit that end poll button. Let's see if it ends. Thank you, Crow. I appreciate it. All right, the poll is ending, and the results are in. So let me set up a new poll. 1 second. Create a poll. Oh, I can type on my computer. That's amazing. Okay. It's like the focus isn't working anymore, huh? I see the focus is blurred on your guys' end. I want it to fix. Alright, that's better. A little bit better. It's looking so much better on my phone. Maybe it's the quality that's bad on my phone. I'm not sure. Okay. I'm starting the poll, and you are going to pick between this and Luffy. It does not sound Guro, Gabby. Which one to erase? Is it blurry for my mods? I don't know if you can answer that. So this is the last one that I will say a $2 super chat will make the final choice here. A $2 super chat. I will wait until a certain amount of votes come in. So this one is for the top one, Tanjiro. And then this one, Luffy. I feel like it's a very fitting battle between Tanjiro and Luffy. Okay, you said picture is fine. That makes me very happy to hear, Brandon. Because it's like showing blurry on my... Ooh, let me just... There we go. Ash ketchup. Love it. Okay, everybody. I will be ending the poll in just a few more seconds. Looks like a lot of people have participated. 64 votes. Yeah, I like animals, Noelle. I used to live on a farm. That's awesome, Weepin' Willow. Revealing the answer in 3, 2, 1. The poll results are in, and I'm saying goodbye to Luffy. Dun dun dun. Erasing Luffy in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seasonal adventures, you're about to find out exactly how I erase. I'll do it right side up for you so you can see. The powder is going to kick back up onto the screen. And that's how. Now, this one's not fully erased, so the best way to erase is to flip the Etch A Sketch upside down. And there you go. Now you got a blank canvas. Tanjiro survived, and Luffy did not. Pausing the music for a second. Now, I let my hair air dry, so you are about to find out how it looks at the exact same time that I'm about to find out. If I can get my phone to flip, then I will flip the phone camera. We shall see, though, because my phone is being weirdly glitchy tonight. Like, it's never done this before. I'm waiting for the camera. Come on, phone. All right. If the phone does not kick in, I'm sure you guys are seeing, like, I'm looking at what my live feed is doing. It's not letting me flip my phone camera right now. Oh, here we are. Huzzah. Okay. 1 second, everybody. You guys are seeing the top of my head. So thank you so much to everybody who joined in tonight. I hope you guys had a fun time because I certainly did. And I so sincerely appreciate the support of all of my top viewers. It was a pleasure to etch for all of you tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the drawings that you saw. Make sure to do exclamation point Discord if you want to join the Discord. That is the #1 way to be informed about when I go live next. Let me read some of the comments rolling in. I'm seeing a lot of the comments rolling in right now, and that's fantastic. I get a lot of Simpsons comments about this shirt. I totally see it. I 100% see it. It's a super comfy shirt. So thank you everybody for your lovely support tonight. I'm gonna go help with dinner, and if you would like to, like I said, join that Discord. Thank you so much for linking the Discord in the chat, and I'm reading some of the final comments on my pop-up chat over here. I do apologize, I'm not looking at the camera while I read. But if you would like to be guaranteed future requests, you could do so. Super chat donations and memberships, those are the way to unlock them. And so I will be doing more free requests on future streams, though, and I sincerely appreciate all of your support. So I'm going to attempt to end the stream on my phone. Let's see if it's even possible for me to do so. I'm not exactly sure Let's see if I do that and then do that. No, that didn't fix anything. Do that and then do that. Nope, that didn't fix anything either. Okay, everybody, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. And you've chosen to spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. So thank you all so much for the incredible support, especially to my top supporters. It really means the world. I hope to catch you all next time. I will be streaming in this coming week. So you can expect to see me here on YouTube either in the afternoon or during like a weeknight this coming week. I will ping on Discord when that happens. Okay, everybody. Thank you again. I'm going to read the chat for those final messages right now. Lots of goodbyes. Love to see it. Okay, I'm going to be having chickpea tacos for dinner tonight. That is my dinner plan. Okay, everybody. Bye. I'm trying to hit the X. There we go. It's working. Okay. Bye. Might be super delayed, though. We'll see. Bye, 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 bye. I don't know. It's taking a long time to work. I hit okay. There we go. It is working now. Okay. Waiting for it to work.